Yeah, so I'm going to warm you up with a fun fact, which is that the word origin of plum is from Middle English, formed from Old French, from Latin plummum, which is lead. Yeah, and you can have another, because, treat yourself. So, paradox comes from Greek paradoxon, meaning contrary, and para is distinct from, and doxa is opinion. So, so the first one I'm going to read is called Silver Jugs and Tankards, and I read this at Poets in the Cellar with like an actual jug and like a bouncy ball and like other various props. That was quite like distracting from actually.
You had a lot of props.
Yeah. It was quite distracting from actually reading, I feel. So for once, I'm just gonna try and like be myself without props. So and so. And there's slight edits to it, so it's a sort of like spot the difference if anyone can tell. Silver Jugs and Tankards, which is, by the way, from Wuthering Heights. Slowly clearing the party desk. Slowly clearing. I'll get back. Slowly clearing to the ornate handle in a wide range of sizes before wincing sockets of 1841 ceramic and stoneware. Samuel Goldwyn wanted to showcase stars in gowns under this morning's Cinderella-inspired sketch, from peakiness preventing a proper get-up. Onto stacks of major thirds and perfect fourths in the garden of chaff and cheap stuck silver, reduced in a tankard to tears, a malleable metal alloy mumbles about planned fine lines forestalled by nightly rituals, delayed. Slowly, wallpaper above crawls, back draws jugs above, back wallpaper, paste jugs of drawers, crawls back above drawers of jugs, paste slivering years in front, the weeks we were questioning whether the hallway had been sanded. Because I'm on quetiapine, so side effect is extreme first. Another fun fact, So the others are on my phone, which is a thing I've been told not to do, but I don't really care, to be honest. So the next one is called Height. And I was thinking to myself, why have I called this Height? Because I do have another poem about being short and the struggle at festivals. but I called this one Height, and I realised it was because the lines are short, so it sort of makes it a tall poem. I'm glad, that got some more enthusiasm than I imagined. I request my forgotten ingredient list for a sensible. What do you need all that for? Following the breeze, I tighten the width entre mes jambes. Scrape jam on cornflakes. You need to see to believe. With a sparkler picked. Ow! Back up. Let's put down the rocking bowl. Such fun in the van, and announce the hues of enterprise in inherited confusion. Blocking everyone at the tips. Blast. a general waste automatic flush, almost whirling around frightening roadmen, to be introduced to a synthetic fort on a concrete island. So I'm going to give you a choice for the last one that I do. So it can either be one about time and how I feel time passes so quickly a lot of times and I never get to do all the things I want to do in a day, or it can be about typing.
Time.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, right. So this one is called 53, and it's I wrote it after watching the first episode of Malpractice, which, if you don't know, is about an A&E worker who illegally takes diazepam to get her through the job, and there's a whole thing of like a murder case. Well, it's not like a whole like manslaughter case thing at the start. So here's the poem, 53. The time that I keep seeing today, thinking I will just say, stay. Searching for a moose, probably also aggressive in the day. But so cute in my comfortable position, picking and doing. Goose to geese, not meese for moose. For 7 minutes, not thinking about who I'll be when I turn 53. Mum's Microsoft to-do skirts the out branches of these woods. 58 dings. 5 tasks are immediately added and we hit the skyline for another half a decade, not needing to cross the bridge Roulant. Back from this far island called Disco, twinned with charity trundles to and from the Auris, I will city Asani and go off on my frog, a public computer screening a turtle, transported with varying patience for digital tool selection. If there's time, I'll start the chicken too. Clucking, but after review of CV library, sucking on a read. 55 minutes, not hours, I can put myself through. Today, they all almost escaped from my frontal cortex. A&E workers cannot even afford one of those slips. Le lendemain, they have come back, travelling on pec flies and chest presses. 50 of the first and 30 of the second. My sis advises me to aim for sets of 15, up difficulty on the last 6 thoughts that will extract une raison d'être in my comfortable position. There will be no investigation into why I left laundry hung out there for several rainy days to practice more guitar scales with alternating picking, even if I need to go make breakfast, take more like 53, do the dishes as well as I can, or don't get up at all. But I'd better had. Bizarre how that's past tense. Who will I be when I'm 53? Silica, a component of silicone, must be present for sand to boil into the morning after, the night before. Glass. You know what I mean. Grr. That time